How do you manage so many clients at the same time? If you're a service professional in any way, shape, or form, this video should help you out. Number one, it's all about how you start. If you've been in your industry long enough, you should know A to Z what the process is. You should be able to foresee all the different things that could happen with a potential client. And on that first phone call with that new client, you should explain to them A to Z what they should expect. You should manage their expectations. You should say, should happen in phase one. This is probably going to happen in phase two. This could potentially happen. This could potentially happen. I'm not telling you that it will happen. I'm just trying to give you the full transparency of these are all the different things that could possibly happen. Not to worry. It is all normal. I actually have a welcome email that I send out to all of our clients that breaks down the process of the case, phase 1, 2, 3, 4, and potentially 5. That way, throughout the case, they have something that they could refer back to if they have any questions. I also have text messages in my phone that are all templates because I get asked the same questions over and over and over again. So I copy and paste the text message and just edit it a little bit to specify the specific client. Go along with the text messages, I also have boilerplate emails. I send a lot of the same emails every single day, whether it's to medical professionals, the insurance company, our clients. A lot of the questions are very similar. A lot of the situations are very similar, and you might as well get out ahead of it and put together an email template and then just edit it a little bit. The next thing that will really help you manage a lot of clients is prioritizing your client. Signing up the client is a pretty important thing. You should be giving a potential new case a lot of attention. That's in any business. Don't put them on the back burner. They're trying to hire someone. You need to make time to talk to them. Then you need to think about what is the next most important thing, at least in the car accident industry. It is our client being able to get their car repaired or to get their total loss processed so that they could get their vehicle back. So when I have cases where that is still in the air, that takes priority. Another thing in the accident industry is making sure that liability has been accepted. There's an insurance pocket, they're accepting full responsibility. Now you can have a little bit of peace and rest that your client, has a case that has been solidified. I'm sure in your industry, the most important check boxes to do in the beginning. So the clients that don't have those check boxes, you really need to make sure that you can do that as soon as possible. But that doesn't mean that you ignore the other ones that already have those check boxes. At least in the car accident industry, once you have all the check boxes initiated, there's a medical development phase where there's not a ton of conversation, there's not a ton of things that are really going on. The client is going forward, they're getting their medical treatment that they need for their car accident injuries. From time to time, you talk to them, you talk to the medical professionals to see how they're doing, but there's not a whole lot that you need to do. The insurance is accepted liability, they're going through the medical development phase. You could calm down for a second, but that doesn't mean that you don't say anything to your clients. I like to touch here and there. So a week goes by, 2 weeks goes by, send them a text, hey, how's things going? How are you feeling? How's it going at the doctor's office? Just to let them know that I haven't went anywhere. I'm still here. All right, so there's many other things that you could do to help manage a big client load, but those are the most two important things for me. Is that you need to be very transparent up front. You need to manage expectations. You need to give them the full picture of all the ins and outs that could happen in their case. And then you need to prioritize specific cases to make sure that clients are in good standing. Client control is being expressed. So I hope this video has been helpful to you. And if you're a client of mine and I've missed something, please let me know. God bless you and have a great day.